Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Tuesday, November 6th. Kind of a big day for elections today, right? Midterms are today. But on the economic calendar, we got job openings for the month of September. So in August, we had 7.3 million jobs openings, and they dropped into 7 million in September. So we have fewer jobs there. But we're also kind of seeing participation rate going up. So people are coming back to the market, which is a good thing. Uh, you know, uh, so those are all different good news. So, but still, job openings still a good number at 7 million. So we still have a lot more jobs, and we do have people participating in the labor force, and obviously that's a good sign. So if we ever get to that recessionary period, it may be a very mild one, I think. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out with the Fed rate doing the raising the rates. So let's kind of just jump ahead. We got kind of a quiet news day today. Sorry about that. But the stock market is up a little bit. We got as we mentioned, we got the midterms going on here. That's going to play a slight role because depending on which direction it goes, it could play a role into policies that are being formed and stuff. And of course, stock market's going to have to adjust to what policies go on there because accordingly. And of course, we still have some Q3 earnings reports still being rolled out. Even though we've got the big ones that kind of out, we're still got some minor ones, and that's not playing a huge role. Some other things that the investors are kind of looking at, it's not is just getting some minor news, but they're looking at the Brexit, how they're negotiating with the UK, negotiating with Europe on their exit away from the EU. They're also kind of looking at oil prices since we put fresh or since the U.S. put new sanctions or fresh sanctions onto Iran with their export of their oil prices. So with another supplier, bringing it down, that could also perhaps push up prices on the oil. So they're kind of watching a few of those items out there. But again, probably the biggest news, if we have anything, is really the midterms. It doesn't have a direct correlation, but they are kind of adjusting to see where you know the potential of where things might go in terms of uh, if we have a Democratic or a Republican, these type of things. So we'll try to get out there. So if you guys are on the fence about voting, just get out and vote. It's your right to get out there, and I think this is gonna be pretty close in terms. So the only thing I ask is whether whatever side wins, let's try to get some try to restore some stability here for everybody's sakes. It's not good for any of us to keep this division here in. Try to get some stability. All right, so let's kind of moving this forward here and take a look here at the bond market. The bond market is pretty much near unchanged where we left off yesterday. So there really is no change in pricing. Yesterday, as you can see, we did kind of push off against the floor of support here. So we're kind of up. We're basically up 2 basis points, which there's no any emphasis as to where to go. Same thing with the yields. The yields are did test both days, yesterday and today, its floor support. The more it tests it and it holds, the stronger it becomes. So it gives it a little bit of push up. So the next ceiling will be this 3.25, and if it does break above that 3.25, the next one is way up that 3.63. So we really want to try to get this hold or get pushed lower. Now today there is a 10-year Treasury auction, which could impact the market. So if there's a bad day, like it doesn't really gather much. Buyers of the treasuries, it could potentially maybe reduce it, which could help out mortgage-backed securities. But while yields are up rising, it's pressuring mortgage-backed securities lower. So as we lower mortgage-backed securities, that means interest rates are rising. So this is why it's important to try and keep a lid on the 10-year treasury as well. All right, so again, interest rates are about the same as what we left off yesterday. Not much change there. If there is any changes, I will go ahead and post on Twitter. You can find me at Mike Bjork if you want to get any updates. But otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll look forward to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.